Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the tavern. As this is another tale of the War of the Chromatics, as we return to Prismatica in the wonderful world that we are adventuring in. Before we get going with today, some quick rule changes.
Oh,
Ignatius is level 2.
First,
oh,
first thing is with there being 10 people in combat,
Yeah.
I am going to do a soft form of initiative. We're still going to do good guys, bad guys. They all have their turn. You guys will have your turn. But I'm going to have you guys roll for initiative. So I have an order
For us to go in.
With that being said, when it comes to rolling initiative, there's nothing more in the world that sucks when you roll like a nat 20. So, when that situation comes, I have a few additional rules for that. So, when it is, if you're rolling nat 20 on initiative,
You don't flick, it's a waste.
you're going to get a bonus on your turn, or on that first turn.
I get 2 actions.
So, you already have 2.
3 actions?
It'll be something like that, or you might get advantage, or something along the lines. Well, I'll fine tune it when that happens. The other thing, the other rule change, and all the spellcasters are going to be very happy with this rule change.
Damn it.
Is if you have multiple actions, I am going to let you cast multiple level spells.
wow.
But
He's got a butt.
that means my guys can cast multiple level spells
Only fair.
if
Only
they
fair.
have multiple
trade.
actions.
Good trade.
I take it.
All right.
If they don't kill
Does
him.
that apply to Quicken Spell?
Huh?
Does that apply to Quicken Spell, the feat? Or not
So-
the feat, the ability?
So with the quicken spell, you'd be able to make it so like quicken spell isn't irrelevant. You'd still be able to take advantage of casting quicken spell to use a spell as a level spell as a bonus action.
So you can cast
But that would allow me to then cast like a leveled spell, Quicken Spell, cast another leveled spell, correct? Is that that's
Yes.
what you're saying to me?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like I
Beautiful.
said, I am giving you guys that liberty, which means I also get to play by those same exact rules if I have a spellcaster that has multiple actions.
Does that mean
I can cast.
going by the rule where you're going to use rules that we get, do we also get to use weighted dice like you do?
No.
Oh.
Boo. Boo.
Guess I'll unorder
I'm
those
okay
dice.
with this.
Yeah, I get it, not. But those are the two big things that I wanted to bring up at this session, as I didn't necessarily plan for combat today, as I didn't feel like it was going to be needed for this session.
Oh, you wait and see.
But
Yeah.
Everyone's done.
But as for the future, this will make it easier for everyone to follow, and also for me to just keep track of who has gone and who hasn't.
Yeah.
And such. But that's everything I got. Who's ready to play?
Gays lovers, let's go.
So
Did we decide on that? Did we agree?
No.
So where we
No.
last left off, you had fun at the festival. All that ended, and you have traveled back north, heading towards Iron Spire. Met some old friends. Met some new faces.
Mm.
Now me getting with Stormweaver. I don't know why I forgot his name.
With
It's
Sir
not like-
Iron Spire himself.
Not like I say his name like 15 times a day, I swear.
I know.
Stormweaver, you are now all in essentially Stormweaver's room in the center spire of Iron Spire. In Discord, I resent the map for you all just so as you're making your plans, you still have a relative feel of what the city or how big the city is, where things are at, and such.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
So you guys are now, we ended the last session with you all being rushing to the martini bar in excitement to be in Stormweaver's room.
The lap of luxury.
I say we're in the spire. We're in the spire, right?
Yes, you are in. You're at one of the highest floors of the entire spire.
Is there a window that overlooks the city?
Yeah, there is an open window that looks like you can. There's a balcony, and then there's windows that you can see.
Don't jump.
I'm just gonna go to the window and just look out the window.
I go straight to the martini bar.
Is gonna go to the martini bar. Does it look exactly like
Exactly?
Okay.
Gaze, can you get behind that bar?
Yes, absolutely. Gaze is gonna go behind and start mixing up drinks.
You watch Gaze just twirling the cups like he's some martini professional, like he was stuck in this tower for a week straight.
Dude's using his astral arms to
Can
just
I roll
make
performance
drinks.
with
Yes.
advantage?
Yes.
Hold on. Hey, you know what? We're just.
So I had to post the real map real quick.
Let's see.
The real map.
Thank you, Dylan. Wait. Okay, that's just a building layout.
All right.
Oh yes, thanks, Dylan.
Okay, so 18 or yeah, we'll take the 18.
You watch as you're tossing this cup, pour one drink, slide the glass to Baldine. You're just making another, like you just found the rhythm, and you're just.
At one point, he throws the cup up and he like opens up like his chest all the way through, and it goes like through, and he catches it behind his back.
If you
Like
took
that
tips,
should've-
I'd be tipping you right now.
That's creepy.
I feel like that should have been a nat 20, but we'll take it.
Okay.
No, because it's experience. He's done this before.
Oh, yeah, right.
In my dreams.
Not real. So, Ignatius, you're looking out the window, correct?
Yes.
Can you give me a perception check, please?
I can, Dungeon Daddy.
I like that.
Wow. Nat
That's
1.
real high.
I rolled a 5.
He's blind.
I'm just staring at the clouds.
It's a pretty day outside, man.
I don't know if you can even tell that.
There's like a horde of dragons flying by, and he's like, that looks like a frog.
Oh,
Yeah,
guys,
Stormweaver's
one
still
more.
around.
Stormweaver is in the room.
I would like to talk to him when I get the chance.
We are one more bad roll away from going to real dice, by the way.
I
I thought that's how you liked that.
I do like it.
Number
5.
Is there anything else
Five.
anyone wants to do?
While we're doing this, I'd like to attempt to communicate to Connor Creed that I need a small loan of like $15,000.
But he's gonna garnish it.
How do you act this out?
$15,000.
At first, I start. I'll pull out some gold,
It's so strong.
show it to him,
It's strong.
inquire about like a plan. I'm gonna draw a little picture on like a piece of paper because pictures aren't letters, so that counts. Of like a dude in a suit, and put the gold on the suit. And then at first, I'm gonna try and like draw up how much I need with like counting on my fingers. Realize that doesn't work, and then try to just will it into him how much money I need.
Telepathy.
I need you, Connor, to give me an intelligence check.
Oh no.
What are you
I
saying?
like-
man.
What are you saying?
Oh,
I'd like. Wow.
You understood what Mr. Giggles was getting.
Wait, how much gold was it again?
Uh, 15, so I can go find the other stuff I need for it.
15.
15,000. Possible loan. Doesn't have to be paid out right now.
Shit. You know, I'm running low on funds in my own pocket right now. I think we need to make a trip to the BOQ.
What?
Okay, just gonna
So
stop
what-
mixing
what's the
drinks
beer?
for a second and just look at Connor like deadpan.
Oh shit, mofos. So just because I'm a rich mofo, I wanted to give poor people a chance, so I opened a bank in Iron Spire called the Bank of Crete, and that's where I keep my money.
You're rich?
That makes sense.
You don't want to know how much money I have.
Oh my god.
I thought you were quite poor with your baggy clothing.
Nah,
Oh.
it's the straight up grip cut.
Straight up drip, I'd like to catch
I'm
up to
guessing.
Zoran on the way over to Stormweaver, by the way. Just wanted to put that out there.
Oh yeah.
As you approach Stormweaver, what are you wishing to talk to him about?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I just kind of want to like apologize a bit better than I did last time.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Stormweaver, can I have a second?
Why, of course.
I'm sorry before when we were outside. My apology was very rushed. But I am truly sorry for how I perceived you.
It wasn't your fault.
Yeah, it wasn't.
You can't blame me.
He
for
lied
it.
to me. He told me over and over for thousands of years that all the dragons needed to be eradicated. And eventually he whittled away at me, convinced me that that was the whole truth. And now I know that he lied. And that he forged me into this warrior for him to use however he sees fit.
You know, they do that. People do that to others. They'll take advantage of you. They'll use you to have. I can understand why he would do something like that. I
You know,
remember
it's
that.
hard because I look in the mirror and I don't recognize myself. I'm no one. I'm not the same person that I was before the tree came into my life. And I wish it could be different.
You're a warrior of destiny. It happens. You were left with an impression of what my brother did. It ended up
And it was
being one of
blamed
those
on all of you.
situations that what my brother did tainted the name for the rest of us.
Yeah.
As even though I don't blame you for not trusting me. I don't blame you for being on edge. Truthfully, I wouldn't trust most of my siblings either.
Fair enough.
So I understand. Don't let it eat away at you. We got bigger things to worry about.
Yeah, bigger.
Yeah. Bigger picture.
As you're having this conversation, Stormweaver steps out to the balcony and just looks out to all of Iron Spire. There's a lot of people here.
Yeah,
You all up for this?
I think we are.
We need to be.
Talking to everyone or just?
Oh, hey, Ignatius.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to do the thing.
All we need now is to find a starting point.
As Stormweaver steps out to the balcony, looking out, you watch as Mr. Giggles starts running. He passes Stormweaver and jumps off the balcony, nose diving down.
Motherfucker.
Mr. Giggles, no!
As
I run to the balcony and look over.
as you see him plummeting and going and going.
Gaze is gonna jump after.
I have nothing to help him with.
Wait, but
How high up are we, out of
can't you-
curiosity?
One of the tallest rooms.
Slow fall. I'll be fine.
I also have slow fall. I could be fine.
You better catch him.
It's a reaction.
I mean, if you want to jump,
I don't think
Gaze-
Zoran will jump.
he dies like
I'm not jumping.
You can reduce any fall damage by 25. How tall is Iron Spire?
The spire is it's the
It's-
tallest building in Iron
it's
Spire.
tall.
Well, is it like the Halo universe where we don't take fall damage?
You take
No.
fall
You
damage.
take fall damage.
I'm pretty sure some of you have taken fall damage.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure I stopped. Let me read my.
Aldean is far too drunk to even
Okay,
walk.
before I jump, let me reread my slow fall because I swear it can stop all fall damage for me.
But as this is going on, as watching Mr. Giggles fall, you hear a thud as his body hits the floor.
Does he get up?
From where you can tell, no.
Would I take more than 40 damage from jumping?
Yes.
Okay, I will not be jumping after him.
Yes.
Is it salsa on the ground?
Are there people around him?
Yeah, it's just it's midday.
Middle of the
right
city.
now.
That was a magic trick.
Why?
Well, that was interesting.
I put my arm around Zoran.
Mr. Giggles.
Zoran, why are you crying? That was funny.
I'm 1,000% convinced this guy didn't die. That
Yeah.
was like-
I look at Zoran and I
He's
go,
hiding
Can't trust
somewhere.
why didn't you throw your dagger?
Stop, dog.
He does that on the balcony.
He was emotionally compromised.
Where's Mr. Giggles actually at, DM?
How to save a life.
Yeah. Let me go roll for fall damage real quick.
It caps at 20d6.
There's no
For
shot
terminal
King was
velocity.
like, oh, I'm done playing this campaign.
20d6.
20d6.
If you're falling 200 feet or more.
No, I can't tell.
Maximum of 120 damage.
Well, we gotta think it's from
20d6?
20d6?
20d6 is the cap for terminal velocity.
So
That's
180.
120.
I'm good at math.
Are we sure we should have this guy in the cache?
You don't have to do
Too bad Bo's only getting one for his 20d6.
Who, me?
I've only have one d6 on me. Give me a second here.
You're not rolling a d6 20
saying-
times. Just average it.
I'm rolling it. He might live.
For the past 2 years,
He could.
they don't let me
Okay. Mr. Giggles is cute.
Wow.
He's you. Okay, but where's Mr. Giggles actually at?
Well, currently his body's literally pasted on the cement.
salsa.
Yeah, but
Is there-
he's done this shit
We just
before,
have to
dude.
talk to him. We just have to be
Again,
like,
I think it's a big joke. It's a good magic trick. Like, come on.
Zoran is just crying on the floor.
He's doing this for the bit.
Is there-
Can I,
I'm just
like,
I'm
roll
patting Zoran's back.
some sort
is there an
to
elevator down?
prove that this guy is actually alive?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, there
Concrete
is.
is just gonna walk to the elevator. And
Well, I can't actually.
what
fly.
level are we on? Are we at the very
You're like at the top.
Well, I guess Concrete's gonna take a very long elevator ride down for a moment. You just
Um,
I walk over to Stormweaver.
Oh, you're going with it.
Are there any platforms
I
that I
walk
can
to
jump
Stormweaver.
on leading down?
Not really. You take the elevator with it.
Yeah, gaze in an elevator. What are you gonna do?
It's like a small, like 1 foot by 2 foot.
So who's going with Connor down to the main floor?
Gaze.
Zoran is too busy crying on the floor.
Valdim he can't make it in time. He's stumbling too much.
Oh yeah, he drank like 7
And Ignatius,
martinis.
you want to talk to Stormweaver?
Yeah.
No, what do you want? Are you gonna go with the people down the elevator? Or are you chilling with the rest of them up on the floor?
I'm done making elevator music sound. Sorry. It's long. Avery!
Wake up, Jeff!
No.
Did anyone get the Wiggles reference?
He's still
I saw
drinking
his
at
thing.
the.
I saw his thing light up.
Yeah. No,
Hello?
we're going band. Oh, there he is.
Oh, there he is.
Is my shit muted?
There you are.
No, you're back.
Yeah, you are.
Hello? Hello, hi.
My love.
I am here.
What would you like to do, Null?
I feel like I should plunge into the depths with my fellow brethren.
Uh-oh.
Don't jump off.
So you're gonna go drink martinis with Valdim?
Martinis sound excellent.
Oh, okay. I thought he said he was gonna jump off the edge.
No.
Oh, thank God.
I don't think I have any. I don't think I've got any magic to soften that blow.
I have my
Yeah.
fiddle out, and I'm just playing, like the sad, like,
No, play taps.
Zoran is a mess right now.
Well, I guess what are the like pros and cons of each? I'm, like
just have a great time.
Some people like you get information, can talk to Stormweaver a little bit. I'm assuming the people are going to go down the stairs. Once they're making it to the base floor,
We're not taking stairs. Taking the elevator.
well, taking the elevator, they're going to get to the base floor. They're going to check on what happened, Mr. Giggles, and then they're probably going to head to the BOQ.
Yeah,
I wanna
that
talk
sounds
to
fun.
this
I'm gonna go down.
dragon.
I wanna go meet this Mr. Giggles. It sounds fun.
Okay. As if a lot of y'all load up onto the elevator, you're going down.
We're going down.
What's the weight capacity on this thing, guys?
Yes.
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
I mean,
Hey,
He's wait.
it's a pretty hefty elevator. You all will be.
It has to support a dragon, so like I'm just saying.
He's polymorphed
I'm
to an
staying up top. I'm gonna talk to Stormweaver.
Zoran's just crying.
Zoran's just crying still.
Soren, come have a drink.
Are we at the bottom yet, or are we still okay?
are we
That's
there yet?
going
Are we
on.
there yet?
Zoran goes to drink his sorrows away.
Ignatius, what do you want to talk to Stormweaver about?
I just kind of walk up to Storm because he's still kind of on the balcony, right? He's
Yeah.
kind of right close to where Mr. Giggles just jumped off the edge.
Yeah, he's just looking out, just kind of taking him in at all how busy the city is becoming due to the spring festival.
I kind of look straight down next to him and I kind of point at the Mr. Giggles painting and I go, did you see that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is he dead?
He's not moving,
Huh.
but like
Zoran, pull it together.
Zoran's left. He's drinking alcohol now.
Oh, okay.
He's
Well, I was gonna ask you questions pertaining to our Holpy
mysterious
friend down there.
Has he done this
Yeah.
before?
Not that. Not that. He can't speak. and he's got this scar across his neck. And I was going to ask you if you've heard of anyone like that.
You guys healed the physical scar.
Oh yeah, sorry, the scar is gone. Yeah, sorry. He used to have a scar across his neck. He can't speak. He was on Vagos's island when we found him. Do you? It's divine in nature. Do you know anything?
Well, not that I can think of. Maybe something divine in nature. I mean, I imagine he might have pissed off a god.
Okay.
But
'Cause-
as for who, couldn't tell you.
Okay. All right. Do you know about my my ties, my connections at
With
all?
a mob?
What, with my mother?
Yes.
I could sense your magic from here. The second you even were walking here.
Yeah. She
You stank.
she's affected by the same parasite that you were affected by. And
You're joking. The almighty Tiamat succumbed to a false hydra.
uh-huh.
Oh, she's gonna be so pissed when she wakes up from this.
My eyes kind of go wide for a second. I just kind of like look around. Yeah. Yeah.
Does she know?
That she's got this parasite.
Yeah.
I tried telling her, she didn't believe me. She doesn't even remember who I am.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
You just Stormweaver's just laughing. Or
I'm just kind of standing there, like, very uncomfortable. I kind of look over at the party, all drinking. And I just kind of look back over at Stormweaver, and I just kind of have this look on my face like, why is this funny?
there's look at it like this. Tiamat, the goddess of trickery, got tricked.
Scammer gets scammed.
You're
Mhm.
telling me if you were the god of trickery, you wouldn't be a little upset that someone tricked you?
Yeah, no, yep.
So
Listen,
If I could come in real quick, Mr. Giggles did seem pretty adamant about you like not getting into contact with Tiamat when you asked us about that, and I'm curious.
yeah,
if
he
that
didn't want
might
us
have
to.
a reason.
He didn't want us to ask
Mhm.
her anything about him.
It couldn't have been something she did. Is that the case, or what do you think?
my mother, she wasn't really one known to make friends.
Mhm.
So there's a very good chance that possibly what the blood splatter looks like to be elf might have been around long enough to piss her off. But as for what she could have possibly, if she did anything, she doesn't. There's a point where she doesn't even care what mortals do.
Mhm.
So what that could be, I don't know.
Yeah.
One more quick
I
question.
mean, I'm 1,000% convinced he's not dead. So
Yeah, he's not dead. I'm not too worried.
You just hear Zoran scream from the far side of the room. Yes, he is.
no, he's not Zoran. He's done this before.
I look at
This is much different than faking a heart attack.
Just have another one, Zoran.
I look at Stormweaver and I go, hypothetically speaking.
I love hypotheticals.
Yeah. Let's say she has the ability to take over the person, me, that has a pact with her.
Right.
What are the odds that she takes out the situation with this false hydra on surrounding areas through me?
Hypothetically speaking, you would probably level the city.
Look over at Rios.
Nothing with loss.
But hypothetically, of course.
Yes. If you excuse me for a moment. I walk over to the bar and I ask Gaze to give me a drink and I down it.
Gaze ain't there anymore.
Gaze is in the elevator.
You gotta make it yourself.
Although Gaze
It's just
definitely
the two
did
of
leave
us.
some made drinks on the table.
If there's any made drinks left, I will take it and down it. If not, I will make a very strong drink myself.
There is only one
Valentine
left.
wants to
Zoran has
walk
been
up to
downing them.
Stormweaver.
Yeah, give me a dexterity saving throw real quick.
Oh, because you're drunk.
Yeah.
You did this quite literally to yourself.
Hold on, I'm gonna make a con saving throw to see how drunk I am.
Shit.
You get up from the stool you're sitting on, and you're walking fine as you're walking to it, but then your feet are stumbling over you. You're still up,
Yeah,
but you're definitely tripping over your own foot right now.
Yeah.
You're stumbling there as you kind of like trip and catch yourself right at Stormweaver.
I also walk back over to Stormweaver after my drink.
Blue bitch.
Oh no.
Do you know Gordon?
The Muffin Man.
Gargoyle? No. Alien.
Brother? Yes.
He's a bitch.
Very so.
Would you hate him too?
Oh, he's such an asshole.
So if he happened to
I throw a martini party.
Ooh, party like on my team,
You're
buddy.
calling my name.
What the fuck?
It's Rolani, right? Yeah. Don't you have a music festival to get ready for?
That's today?
No.
That's tomorrow.
2 days.
2 days.
2 days.
We're prepared. This is my training.
Did you sign up?
I don't know.
You know I have the sign up list.
Is my name on it?
No.
Can you put it on it?
Yes.
Let's go!
Are you doing a solo act or are you performing with?
I've been told I think maybe I'm pretty sure the gemstones thought it'd be cool to perform together, but I
Yeah.
I will write you down with the gemstones.
Let's go.
What if they forgot, low key?
But
No way they would have forgotten Valdim.
I will say, maybe cut back on the drinks a little.
Gates gave me water. Don't worry.
You don't know
Use the restroom one second.
unless you figured it out.
I drank more and I didn't feel anything.
Definitely another martini that didn't have anything in it.
It was just an olive.
As this is going on, the 4 in the elevator, you hear the final ding as you are now at the base.
Oh my fucking god! Thank
the
God that
elevator.
shit's done.
Gaze
Oh
deodorant.
fuck!
Gaze is gonna immediately run over to Mr. Giggles' body.
There you find a limp body.
I'm gonna use spare the dying, or attempt to use spare the dying.
Okay.
Gaze is gonna walk over and just kind of slap their hand on the lifeless body.
Nothing.
Are there like any people around?
Yeah, the people are walking by.
Gaze is gonna turn around.
Anyone stop to look at this lifeless corpse?
Oh no, there's people surrounding it.
Oh, okay.
I think I have some bad news. Mr. Giggles is deceased. Again.
Is he all in one piece?
The one
Face
piece?
in the concrete. Well, not concrete, but
Yeah.
Face in concrete.
I'm gonna pick him up and bring him back.
What's there to pick up?
Does anyone have?
as you pick up the body dissipates.
Dissipates?
Yeah.
I fucking knew it.
Connor, are you guys heading to the BOQ?
Oh yeah, fool. We're going to the BOQ. Bank of Connor or Bank of Creek. Shit, messing up my own brand's
Bank
name.
of Comic-Con.
As it is conveniently just across the street from the entrance to the fire.
Gotta make sure it's the best place in the area.
You head in, and it's a pristine lobby. But for whatever reason, there's only one bank
Hey yo, Deb, what the fuck is up?
Deb.
Oh, this idiot's back.
Hey yo, Mama, how you doing, girl?
I'm doing fine, sugar.
Yeah, you look fucking awful. You look like a fucking stale biscuit.
It's because I saw you.
Dale Biscuit is outrageous.
Well,
Like
came
a
here.
The
stale
only thing more
biscuit.
stale is your music.
the only thing more stale is your money.
Whatever. Without me, you don't have any money.
And without me, you would have shit.
Oh, rich coming from you.
Because I am rich, dumbass.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How much gold do you got in your pocket?
Hey, remember that house I fucking bought you, dumb bitch? Yeah, guess what? I'm about to buy that thing 10 times over.
Remember who keeps the place open?
Yeah, without me, you wouldn't have a fucking job.
You wouldn't have any business.
And you wouldn't have a home.
Gaze is gonna butt in here. Is
back.
this really important right now?
How can I help you, sugar?
Oh, you see, this is Deb. Me and her go a long way back. She's like a mother to me.
And he's a bitch.
I'm very confused at the relationship of these two individuals.
No.
Don't worry, sugar. How can I help you,
It's
sugar?
like loans.
I
So you're getting up.
believe we were taking out money. Is that correct, Con?
Oh, yes, that is correct. Deb, okay, I'm going to give you a piece of paper because I know people are here and they don't need to know how much money I really have.
How much money does he really have?
I already know how much money you have.
I know, but I need this amount taken out. You're going to hate me. You're going to really hate me for this. But don't worry.
You don't have like, cards?
No, we got bags of holding here. But it's only for money. Money specific bag of holding. I write down the amount. And I pass it to you. 15K plus also 100 for each party member.
100K, thank
She-
you.
She grabs a book and she whacks you on the top of the head.
Hey yo, Deb, chill the fuck out.
You know how long this is gonna take?
Yeah.
You only keep them in stacks of 5.
And what else you doing? Filing your nails down?
Helping the people.
Well, I appreciate it. Now I need you to do something.
I've been doing something, you lazy ass bum.
Lazy ass bums. Make sure that this
Oh,
place
man.
fucking runs. That's what I do.
Stupid ass
Is this Karen?
Yes, this is Karen. Now shut the
It
fuck
sounds
up.
like it's straight out of a Denzel Washington movie.
Joking. I love it. JK. I love you. Please forgive me.
Is that Seth or Connor?
All the above.
You watch as Deb turns around and she opens up the safe and she's literally just not even to care. She's just throwing bags of holding at you.
Thanks, Deb. You're a real blessing.
You put a bag of holding instead of a.
No, that's a black hole.
Ah.
Was that Spencer asking or?
Yeah, Spencer asking.
You watch as Dad throws you 3 bags to represent the original price you wrote
Okay. With 3?
for the initial,
Oh, initial price. Okay.
and then she throws you 1 more.
What's the last one for?
The rest of the party.
Oh, rest part. My bad. I understand it now.
I will update your account. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Hey, how's those bank stones going along?
They're going fine.
So you mind if I take one and test them? I might be traveling for a while. Don't know when I'm coming back. Bitch, you're in my will. If I die out there, you get everything I own.
For
Jesus.
the people that run into you.
And I feel bad anyone has to deal with you.
She reaches under the desk. She just sets a stone. There, it looks exactly like the messenger stones that.
Just with a dollar sign on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you, Dad. You're a sweetheart. Know that.
Whatever. But you sugars have a great.
Thank you very much.
I hope you get hit by.
Oh my.
Right back at you, bitch.
Bus?
Don't worry, I left some gumbo.
Buses are
Really like
canon.
gumbo.
Now, are you going to leave and let me get back to actually what I'm doing, or are you just going to sit here and pester me all?
Keep on filing your nails, Deb. I'll leave you be.
Jesus!
It's like lunch lady vibe, you know, the really sassy one, but they treat you better when you're sassy back to them.
Ah, nothing like good old cordial abuse.
As this argument's happening, behind the desk, Mr. Giggles stands up.
Yo, motherfucker, we just saw you die.
He just shrugs.
I
That's
throw-
great. This
I
guy's
throw
so
the
crazy.
3 bags of holding at Mr. Giggles. I got your money, fool.
I'd gab this man up. I'd like to roll to dap up, actually.
Alrighty, just give me a just G20.
I have to roll 2 to actually. That's a 9.
You might be able to make it up.
Okay, fine.
You guys miss.
You
There's no sound.
Connor, you went high when Giggles went low, and like Giggles' thumb hits your pinky, so it's like just a little like you can slightly hear the smack, but like it's very disappointing.
We'll work on that, fool.
Flash the peace sign.
Throw out a blood gang sign real quick.
As this is all going on, what are y'all doing now? Are you going to head back up to the spire?
I'd like to quickly get a 9 real fast.
Get
Is
a
there any
9.
markets by us? Any stores?
There's got to be plenty. We're in the center of town.
Yeah, there would be.
Hey, Bo,
Yes.
can I say that I hung back in the tower because I have questions to ask Stormweaver?
Yes. I kind of
Okay.
assume you would rather hang back.
Yeah, sorry. I'm at the PGA Championship this week, and I'm doing shuttle driving right now. So I have like 15 minutes in between where I'm like not doing anything. So I'm trying to cram what I want to do in 15 minutes. So I got 15 minutes to ask questions right now.
No. As you guys are off looking, Eric, what do you want to ask Stormweaver?
So the first thing I want to ask Stormweaver is why is a big bitch? No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
The first thing I want to ask Stormweaver is kind of if he has any idea of what is going on with his parents being released, if he if he just got any idea what is going on.
Truthfully, I don't. I know I can sense that they're free. Bahamut, Tiamat. I know they're one's at least about. As for what they're doing, I can't tell.
That is understandable. I can imagine they are rather secretive people or creatures.
They're not very fond of disclosing their plans.
Who is more dangerous at the time being, your mother or your father?
By far, Bahamut.
Really? Is it just because he has a general lack of concern for his methods?
Bahamut knows no fear. He is fear.
It's pretty metal.
He
Tiamat
he's
did
not
refuse
worried about
to
it.
talk to him.
He knows he crushes all.
What would it take to defeat your father?
Miracle.
Wow.
How optimistic?
The whole point of Iron Spire was to try to make something so advanced that it would knock Bahamut down.
Hmm.
Have I succeeded? Well, I don't remember.
It's definitely possible, though.
What would the outcome be if, say, we got you, Acroball, the green dragon, and then the metallic dragons? What would the outcome be if we were able to gather all of those forces and fight your father?
We might win. Not guaranteeing anything. We are dealing with a being who is the equivalent of war. The more war, the stronger he becomes.
If there's one thing I know about war, it is that there is no such thing as an unwinnable fight.
It's winnable. But
Do you know where the chromatic dragons are, or do you not remember?
where their exact locations are, no, I know we've all kind of scattered to our own points here in Prismatica, though.
Can you sense them? Or have a way of finding them?
Finding them, possibly, but I need a little more time.
Is that something that I could ask you to do for us?
I would certainly try my hardest. Yes.
I would also like you to know that I hold no ill will towards anything that you may have done while under the influence of the false hydra. I understand that you were not acting as yourself, and therefore should not be held responsible for your actions entirely. That being said, I am choosing to trust you.
I appreciate it. I hope I don't disappoint.
If you are anything similar to your sister, I doubt you could disappoint me.
She is something.
You have also proven loyal to my friend, and if Gaze trusts you, then I will trust Gaze's decision to trust you.
Hooray! Gaze is very interesting. Very.
Getting him to follow societal norms is a bit difficult at times, but he means well.
That's true. I do believe in that. Sure. Him and I have similar interests.
In resurrecting Lune's sister.
Not necessarily. I just want to travel.
I said I was trying to resurrect Lune's sister.
Did I get that wrong? Were you not trying to resurrect her?
No, I'm trying to free Lune herself from the moon she's imprisoned in.
Ah, gotcha. Might be.
So I'm gonna go blow up the moon.
Yes.
We're going to steal the moon.
The moon!
I love it here.
One final question.
Ask.
What would the purpose of somebody hiring a mercenary, we'll call him, to release Gargalian? What would the purpose behind that be? Or what could the thought process or purpose be of that? Is it to stall us? Is it to kill us? Is it to cause more chaos and mayhem?
To release my brother, it would cause more chaos. But ultimately, I feel that releasing him is trying to trick him.
He is getting a knife in his skull.
Is there other people who would have use for the dragon's gems that you guys possess?
Our blessings that Mother entrusted us with to get to her key were more of a failsafe. Not your average person could either kill us or convince all 5 of us to bestow such a thing.
If you were to bestow this, is it somebody needs to become your champion, or can you just say you have the blessing of the Blue Dragon Stormweaver, and that qualify as the blessing being given?
You would just you would receive the blessing. Not you wouldn't necessarily get any gains or anything as such, but it would be considered enough to get through the gate.
So, is it before we leave Iron Spire? Is there any way that we could achieve your blessing so that we are one step closer?
If you help my people, it would be the least I could do.
Then I cannot speak for the group, but I shall do everything in my power to help you. They are innocent as you are. They are being controlled, and I cannot abide by innocent people being taken advantage of and used as pawns in a war that they did not ask for.
I appreciate it.
I appreciate your time.
Of course.
If I have more questions, may I call on you?
Of course. I can try to tell as much as I can.
I understand that there will be gaps at times in your memory.
It's slowly
Yeah,
coming,
that's it.
but
Bet,
in due time.
of course. Do recover.
With the help from your crew, I should be on track. While this is all going on, we go back to the group that's down with Connor. Before you even ask, are you going to try to pickpocket some people on your way to the? Just give me a side.
You can't have shit in Iron Spire.
Wait, before you consider stealing from people, I did give you guys 100 gold each. But you should still steal from people.
What a great influence.
You are such a great influence. Oh, Nine.
The first person you. Well, we'll see.
You get one. Oh, lower on the 20.
I was either a
I want-
20 or a 1.
I want it to be known that I am doing the universal gesture of disappointment.
As you go and try to pickpocket this person, Joan, you do stumble. But the person, before they realize what you're doing, they see Connor.
I'm fading.
Thank you
I keep
so
forgetting.
much.
McQueen is faded.
Oh my god! It's Connor Cree! Guys! It's Connor Cree! You just see this swarm of people stampeding towards you.
Roll initiative.
Like, Connor!
One at a time, fools. One at a time. You know me. Chill.
You ready for your act?
Oh, am I ready for my act? Have to wait and see, okay? I can't give you guys any secret. I can't give you any tea.
You can't tell us are you gonna play Fuck You Ignatius?
Oh, am I playing Fuck You Ignatius? Let me tell you. I've been traveling that mofo. Yeah, I'm playing that song.
Yeah, it's my favorite. Wait, is there a new song?
You'll just have to see. Okay, tickets, they are on sale right now, but from what I understand, they're running low. You gotta go hurry. Now, I heard that they're at the other end of town, and you're gonna need to get to the ticket booth immediately before spots are sold. And I know the upsale value is crazy for one of my concerts.
You're right. We gotta go, guys. As the group of people was, you hear,
Oh, God.
Oh, it's Malfoy.
as he suddenly watches Malfoy is getting dragged along with the tsunami of people as they're running. So you just kind of watch him just get taken over by the tsunami of people running to the ticket booth.
I'll give Malfoy later. He'll find me. I know he will, sadly.
Sadly.
As
That's another night. This is weighted.
as this has happened, been walking for a little bit. Zhao, when you found 3 gold.
3.
So much.
Hey, it's a lot compared to what
As,
134 yet?
I'm at 37 now.
as you found the store where they do sell.
Not to flex, but 15,100 and some other number.
As you walk in, it's just a very simple shop. Well, hello.
Hello there. Hey, how's it going?
It's doing all right, sir. How can I help?
Well, I'm looking for a firearm. You know, sometimes these ain't close or far enough. You know what I mean?
Of course, sir.
What's some of your arms that you have right now? I'm willing to spend a little bit more just for something nice. You know?
Something nice. Well, we got this one. He sets down. It's just your typical pistol. It's just a +1, so it's slightly a little more damage, but nothing fancy.
Well, hate to be this guy, but you do see my bling, and I'm just a little extra. This is a fine weapon, and if you don't have anything else, I will take this one. But do you have anything that has a little bit more pizzazz?
He sets the same exact gun you're holding, but this one is gold.
How much is that one?
800 gold pieces.
A tap on my stone.
Oh, what do you want?
Take them.
You just still got a loan.
Anyway. A loan of my own money.
You see, here's the thing.
Oh my.
Going buy myself a firearm, and because sometimes situations are a little bit risky because they have long range and I don't. I just have my fist. This guy, he's selling some fine firearms. Well, I'm gonna need 800 gold.
She doesn't say anything. She doesn't even throw a bag of holding through it. It's 800 single gold pieces flooding through. But you can tell she's throwing each one because they're hitting you.
She's in a good mood right
Mine 10 HP.
You're gonna take 30 bludgeoning damage from.
30?
She's throwing 800 gold pieces
Yeah.
at you.
Good thing I have.
You didn't like step out of the way.
Yeah, you're just gonna sit there and take it all?
Thankfully, I have
Deflect attack, Seth.
10
Deflect attack.
temporary points from Aerograx. So really great.
Use deflect attacks. Do it.
Thank you, Mama. Great.
Piece of shit.
Yep, right back at you.
I just pat his back and cast Cure.
Oh, thank you. That's so sweet.
True.
Javelin is my best friend right now.
6 plus 2.
I moved the gold onto the counter. This is for you, good sir.
Very well. You have yourself a nice day.
You too. You too.
He gave you bullets.
Thank God.
Might have been only 8 for the magazine, but
You get 16 more.
Oh, 16? 16 heal. Oh, we're back at almost full.
We're so bad.
are you now heading back to
I don't have anything. Do you fools have anything that you want to do?
I'm just genuinely gonna disappear.
I buy this.
But to go look for like enchanted items of the swords.
Use the $15,000.
He pistol +1. Yeah.
As you know, Mr. Giggles, you go off. The rest of you return to up the spire. Da, 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 da.
I'll manifest
You can
later.
tell the elevated music is made by Connor. So every once in a while you just hear a fuck nacious.
As you,
Fucking nation!
as the 4 of you return, still with no Mr. Giggles.
I believe he's dead.
Zorn, fool. He's alive. Okay, I just gave him a $15,000 loan.
$15,000?
15,000. by the way,
You and
Hmm,
Grandpa
pardon?
can say.
here's something for each one of you mofos, even you, Ignatius. And
Oh,
he,
hey.
he proceeds to give each one of them 100 gold each.
Oh, shit.
Ah. What's this for?
Well, since we in Iron Spire, you know, there's plenty of things that you can't just buy elsewhere. Iron Spire has it all. So like, you should buy now when you have the chance. You know? And like, since you guys been scratching my back, I decided I should scratch yours just a little bit.
Well, thank you.
You are so fucking welcome.
Appreciate it.
You can have any of my spice anytime you want.
Zoran is too drunk and emotionally distraught to give you a proper thanks.
Just say thank.
Can I just give like a little pop to Zoran?
What the hell, man? What did I do to you?
Lock it back in, Zoran.
I don't want to.
Lock the fuck in.
As
I told you he was gonna live.
while there, Connor giving out the money. Okay. What is the plan? We have a day before the concert.
Can I ask Stormweaver what if does Stormweaver know if my parents are compromised by the false hydra?
Probably. If I was, there's no way that they.
If he was a betting lizard.
If I'm a betting blue dragon, I would assume.
Have you, Stormweaver? Have you seen Family of Four Leonin come through here at all?
Not that I've seen.
Okay.
Hmm.
That's good, I think.
Zoran's gonna go scout out the city.
Drunk?
Drunk?
Yeah.
Zoran, but wait 1 second. Let's make a plan first before.
This is my backyard. I don't know what the back of my head.
Except you just tried to show us the back of your hand, Zoran, and you showed us the front of your hand.
Don't worry about it.
Zoran. Here, take this first.
Oh, okay. Is
You.
it a drink?
It's a pill.
Oh, okay, I'll pop the pill.
You instantly feel rejuvenated. No hangover, not even tipsy.
Whoa, where can I get this?
Can we make this? Can we make this real life?
Reverse boner pill.
You should mass produce those.
Why do you think I have a martini bar?
Fair enough.
But wait just a second. Connor, Valdine, you have the music festival.
Yeah. Do you know where the gemstones are residing? Are they in the spire? Or are they?
No, they're over at the campsite where the rest of the musicians are at right now for the festival.
You should probably.
I believe so.
Should I have one of those pills?
Bruh.
As you two, if you're heading through the spire, if you're heading to the festival,
Or hurry up, Spire. It works out great.
it's important that you don't talk about the false hydra.
False what? I don't know what you're talking about.
We don't want people to panic. And my biggest worry is it's listening.
Well, they better loot up them eardrums because it's about to hear
Well-
a whole earful.
It wouldn't. I mean, you think it can still listen if we're blocking off its powers?
We're gonna be away from here.
Blocking off its powers
We have the
from us, sure. But
scales.
I'm talking about the rest of the people. So be careful, as I can help you when you're down
By the way, we should probably divvy up those gold dragon scales so that we all can have resistance when we're not next to the lion guy.
Very good call.
Why'd you say it
It's
like
fixed.
that?
Shut up.
Alright, he just doesn't trust those people.
Okay.
Anyways,
Why'd you say it
we
like
have
that,
6
Keaton?
remaining because we gave one to Stormweaver. And there's
if you
10 of us?
if you all travel in groups of 2, you cover the ground. Try to find any clues or hints while you're out. Prepare for what is going to probably feel like Armageddon.
I'm gonna go scout out my estate.
Pompous asshole.
I feel like it would be safest and quickest if I were to
Understood.
travel alone.
Oh. Gonna go check
None of
on
you
my
can really
estate.
Connor
keep
keep
up.
up for band with Ignatius.
I have to get to my house first. I don't have it on me.
I hope you don't have your house on you. That's really heavy.
However you guys want to split up in groups.
So if I'm thinking about this, we have 9 of us that would actually need scales because Rios just doesn't even need one.
Yes.
And we have 6 scales, so 3 people won't have a scale. So they need to travel with someone that does.
Yes.
Mhm.
Also, Mr. Giggles is not with you.
Yeah.
Oh, and Mr. Giggles isn't with us, so that means 2 people won't have scales.
That's just
Yes.
me and Connor.
I think one of you 2 should have one while
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys go do your thing, so that neither of you get compromised while you're doing your thing.
Fair.
I think Valdine should have the scale, and my own reason
All right.
is it's like a guitar pick.
Then there's one other person that would go without one.
Oh. Never thought of using it that way. Me. Oh my gosh, that is kind of guitar pick shaped. Oh.
If Zorn, if you think you're fast enough,
I plan on exploring the city on my own. I am very stealthy. I know the city like the back of my hand. I will be fine.
Forget about me.
And I can outrun pretty much anyone around this city.
What are you looking for, Zoran?
Big booty bitches.
Evidence of the false hydra's location.
Okay.
In search of big booty bitches. Yarr.
Well, I'm gonna go to my family's estate.
Mm.
I'm going to scout it out. So if anyone would like to join me on that, I would be obliged.
I can come with
Is
you.
that a scale?
Yeah, I'll go with Ignatius.
I don't have one.
I got you back.
so Ignatius, Yawin, Rios, and Gaze. And
All 5 of us don't need to go.
A sneaking suspicion. My parents and some of the other council members are probably a pretty solid place to kind of start. The only other thing I can think of where this false hydra could potentially be is below the spire, underground.
I won't be checking there, but I am going to check my bunker.
Any
Suspicious.
do you still have all those do you still have all those pictures of me?
I don't even know if those pictures were real, dude, at this point.
They're real and you know it, Zoran.
Stormweaver, is there like a basement to this?
yeah, there's a basement from you. Or down.
Yeah,
Do you give me permission?
there's tunnels underneath all of Iron Spire, aren't there?
Yeah.
That bitch is underground. Somewhere.
Can I get
Just
permission
like
to
Connor
investigate?
Free.
in there?
You
Are we talking the same tunnels that my bunker was in, or
Yes,
different tunnels?
those
Yeah.
tunnels.
Of course, Rios, you are welcome to.
Those tunnels connect to almost every important building in this city.
Yes.
Okay.
There, it is underground somewhere. It is in those tunnels, is my guess. It's the only place that it's and also, the tunnels are also not frequented by the people of Iron Spire. We work above ground. There are people that occasionally go into these tunnels to do obviously like maintenance and stuff like that for things, but it's not frequented. And I have never been into these tunnels, in depth, but I assume they would all lead to some sort of central type point underground somewhere.
I mean, that makes sense to me.
I also had
And
who's got? Sorry, keep going.
I was gonna say, and it would give the False Hydra easy access to every single person of influence in this city, including
Yeah.
my parents who live they're very close to the Spire, and they have access down into the tunnels now. I don't know if they're going to allow me in. I just want to go check and see kind of what's going on and get the vibe of the estate. But
Well, being able to travel out of
Mhm.
sight.
Well, and having access to Stormweaver right now gives us access to the tunnels underground from here. So I don't think we need to spend a whole lot of time scouting things out. We can kind of get the lay of the land and see how the city looks and how everyone's acting. But I think when we're ready to go, I think accessing the tunnels underneath the Spire is the place to start.
Yeah, I can. I'll go. I won't go far. I won't go all the way in, but I'll just see
Just
if I
the
pick
tip.
anything up. But can we get an update from Jim on our weapons?
He gave
Or
him.
is it still the same day?
Oh no, he hasn't given to him yet. Sorry, it's been those 2 days already.
You can
Good call.
You can go ahead and holler at good old Jim.
I don't have a stone.
Gaze is gonna pull out the old gemstone,
Soggy.
slap all the water off of it, and hand it over to who needed it. Who wanted to talk to Jim? Rios.
Yeah.
The soggy Jim.
While you deal with Jim, I'm gonna head out.
Hello, Jim.
Hello.
This is Rios. How are you doing today?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
Stay
I'm
safe,
doing
Zora.
good. Hey, we're
See ya.
doing some stuff and things here in the thingamabob,
Nothing things.
and I was just curious if you had the thingamajigger made, so I can swing the damn thing.
I got you. Give me.
Jim sounds so weird.
Yeah.
I have a cold that makes me sound normal.
Well, there we go. Let me pull it. Let me see if we got it.
Filed my tax.
Tell him to throw a sandwich through too. An Italian.
As Rios, a glistening purple greatsword appears. It now, as you strike someone, it does 44 necrotic, or they need to make two Constitution saving throws. One
Jesus.
Constitution saving throw for see if they surpass the necrotic damage, which if they do fail, they take 4d4 necrotic damage. And
D4?
and if they'll need to make another saving throw of 15. If they fail that, they are now poisoned, and each poison turn does 46. And every turn after the initial turn ramps up by 1d6.
Jesus.
What the
Jesus
fuck?
Christ.
Bro, you gotta name that thing.
Yeah,
that's Yeah, gotta you have need a to give it a name and name.
shit, bro. What the
Yeah.
Call it
Fuck.
Excalibur.
Well, it does happen.
Oh.
Right. It felt fitting for the creature that you all killed. Well, I
To be
figure I'd
fuck.
name the blade, as it is a fine work of art.
Kanye.
giving it the title Venom Fang, the Wounding Fang.
Pretty badass.
Jim Fang, the wounding.
And
Dude.
quickly, right after, is your staff appears. Well, and for you, my friend, wasn't able to enhance it much. But I was able to reduce or give you an extra charge of that meteor shower.
Thank you, Jim. I very much appreciate that. Is it
Thank
like
you,
coated in gold
Jim.
now? Or...
Yeah, it's glistening in gold. Still your celestial staff. So now
I'm
you
just
have 2 charges of it,
looking.
with only requiring you get a charge back after 1 block.
Okay, I can live with that.
So if you use 2 charges in a single day, it would take 2 days to have it fully recharged.
Based.
I just cannot stop looking at this sword right now.
Gaze is gonna mount the staff on his back.
So it's just like kind of.
Rios is gonna start drooling.
Yeah, inside of him.
Well,
He's
looks
gonna
like
look
you
at
guys
this
are
myself.
cured. Well, I'm gonna leave you to it. Go ahead and go scout however you guys want. None of that matters. I have to address. I wish you all good luck. You watch as Stormweaver fades out.
Thank you, Stormweaver.
Thank you,
Some
Father
days it-
Weaver.
It's getting late.
Hmm. Like, how late we talking?
Like 9.
Zoran's already gone.
Zoran's. Yeah, I'm not too worried about Zoran. I trust Zoran.
Oh, there it is. I can add this to my inventory?
Yes.
Oh, dude.
If you refresh your D&D Beyond, I added it to your character.
I think that
Oh, you already did.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
I guess me and Spencer.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to like hide you the best I can so we don't get stopped.
So Zoran's already gone. Who's going where?
Did Cabal.
Yep.
He's going where?
Connor and Valdim are going to head to where everyone who's partaking in the music festival is at.
The music festival is not tomorrow, correct? Tomorrow is still another. We still have another day after tomorrow.
No, I think it is tomorrow. No, it's 2 days.
2 days. So you have
2 days.
tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm going to the Brimstone Estate with Ignatius.
Yeah, I think I was gonna do the same thing.
Do we want to do that tonight and scout tonight, or do we want to wait and do that tomorrow?
Well, we can go there and like take a rest at the house, right?
I don't know if they're gonna let us in.
We go there
With
and sleep on the street.
fucking Bo as our DM, I don't know what to trust.
How late at night?
He said about 9.
I think we go over
Oh.
at.
I think we can go scout for a little bit, and then we can make it back to the Spire for a long rest if we need to. Valdim and Connor they're good, and I think either I think my parents are kind of who we should scout, and we should also look at Bo, was it Baron?
It was Baron.
Baron that we that helped us out during the whole last Iron Spire bit.
Yes.
I think my parents or Baron are kind of who we should kind of see what's going on with right now. I think my parents are kind of the easy mark, based off what Stormweaver said before we got here. I don't know if they're affected or not, but I think it's worth going to see if the estate looks like, to me, if the estate looks like a military bunker and it's surrounded by warforges and guards, then they are in their kind of state of paranoia via the false hydra. That's kind of my thought process.
Okay.
Does that sound like a plan?
Like-
If it doesn't look bad, I'm walking up to that door.
So the four
Yeah, I don't
of
see why
you-
not.
The four of you are going to head to
The Brimstone Estate.
Paragraph is heading to the refinery.
I'm into the mines. Yeah. I have a guy in HR I need to kill.
And
I'm coming for you.
Rios, you are wanting to head just down to the basement.
Yeah, I want to go down to the basement and see like underground.
That sounds perfect. As you all head your ways, you go over to Mr. Giggles.
Yeah.
Do we have, real quick, are there people in the group going to the Brimstone Estate that have gold scales?
Yeah, Zhao Wen.
And Null has. Gaze, do you have a scale?
Yeah, I took a scale.
The four that don't
I
are
think-
you, Rios, Mr. Giggles, and Connor.
Okay. All
Okay.
right, so we're good. Okay. So Null, Gaze, and okay, you guys got. Okay, cool.
No, like, you're the one that's.
Yeah. Okay, we're good then.
Every individual group has one though.
Each group has one, yeah. And yeah, Rios doesn't need one though because
He's Rios.
Because I'm different.
he's Rios.
Fair
As-
enough.
As you all head out, Mr.
I'm
Giggles.
different. I'm different.
Yeah.
I'm different.
Giggles.
You've been ventured around the city a little bit.
All day since my demise.
As you know, you're going around, you're trying to figure out, you're trying to find some things. You actually run into, or you find kind of this farmers market booth or farmers market area, similar to what like the festival had. And you actually find the same farmer's booth sold those jewelry pieces to Ignatius.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm just gonna do this way faster this time. I'll cast Detect Magic on the booth.
You
Yes.
you sense that there are more jewelry pieces similar to what you detected last time you were there.
Oh, well, if they're weak, well, I don't know if I actually want to mess with that. Okay, I'll head over to the booth.
There's got to be someplace better here, though, right?
Seriously.
You find the guy and you look like, haven't I met you before?
Shrug, man. Like, mystery trick over here.
Huh. Well, how can I help you?
This is way easier when I had someone who could talk with me. I'm gonna try and like. Oh, I'll use a little performance cantrip to show off little magic bits of like twiddly lights and stuff.
Oh,
And then I'll act out like taking a hit on the arm. And then I'll like point to a ring or something. That should communicate, sort of.
oh, You're looking for the jewelry that gives a little bit of elemental resistance.
Thumbs up.
I don't have any elemental resistance, but I do have ones that do resist physical damage.
We raised the eyebrow.
Like slashing, piercing, and bludgeoning.
I hold up my hand and do like the hold my fingers like an inch apart, and then I hold up my, and then I swap to two hands and do like far apart, trying to indicate small or large.
Not big, but not small. Like a little below average.
I'm not gonna pretend to hide that I'm disappointed. But then I try to indicate how much.
He pulls out 10 rings. Is how many of them he has.
All right.
You could buy all 10 for 100 gold.
It's a fucking steal, dude. I'll pay that immediately. I will just slap 100 gold right there.
Okay. He just pushes the rings forward.
Ugh.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
I pull the ring out, and I point to it again, and I go. Then I point around. Here.
Oh, you might have better if you're looking for something stronger. If you could find a wizard who could just do it themselves, they can get you something a bit more potent.
Not terribly helpful. I'll give him 105 gold.
Thank you.
Then I'll go looking for a wizard, I guess. Oh wait! Before I leave, then
Yeah.
I'd like to buy his crap golden jewelry. Then some of it.
Oh, okay.
I guess it's not crap, but like you know what I mean.
How you just want to buy a little, just a couple?
10 to 15 golden bands.
We'll do 40 gold pieces for that. For
Done?
12.
Okay. All right. That's easy. I've yet to break into my loan, so chill. Then I'll go look for a wizard who can enchant stuff.
Gotcha. As you go up, we circle over to the adventures of Valdine and Connor.
Yeah. Party squad.
Huzzah.
Still alive.
As when you guys you've left the spire, you've made it to the musical grounds. And I'm assuming the goal right now is to find the 3 kobolds.
Yes.
Yeah.
And a trench coat.
Trench coat.
Well, presumably they're not in a trench coat.
They must Stonehenge.
That's it. You see young musicians far and wide traveling, trying to do their first big gig here. As you wander around, a wobbly man bumps into you, Valdine. Oh, sorry. He takes off his hat, and it's Obsidian. Oh, hi, Valdine.
Hey guys. I see you're Dressed up?
Look, it's hard to walk around.
That's true, you know. Yeah.
And Connor.
Hey, yo, what's up, Stoneheads? How you doing? He shakes each one of their hands.
As a pleasure. Did you hear the news?
Yo, what's the
What
news?
news?
They moved the start date.
What do you
To
mean?
win.
Tomorrow.
What the fuck? Why did Stormweaver say anything?
Oh, this was made by the judges.
Who's the
judges?
judges?
I didn't realize this was a concert or contest.
Competition.
They're understaffed. They were in a hurry.
Budget cuts. Gosh, if only there's a rich person.
Hey, yo, this is full charity concert.
Yo, don't fucking look at me.
But yeah, they moved the concert to tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
I
Well,
was worried you guys weren't going to make it.
We cut it close.
Connor never misses the concert.
I'm glad you're here now. What about the rest of your friends?
Somewhere. They're around.
By the looks of it, you guys had no idea that it got moved to tomorrow, and all your friends were banging on it being the next day.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, they're gonna miss it.
We are going to have to figure out a way to tell them what's up.
Fire.
As
Well, I mean, I think the brimstones would know. I feel like being such prominent figures.
Yeah,
they probably
I think we'd hear, right? We'd
As
hear
the
the music,
judges-
probably.
as the
I don't have-
gemstones,
I'm pretty sure I don't have. We do.
you do.
Oh, I do.
As the gemstones were telling you this, Stormweaver appears like, guys, bad news.
Yeah.
Let me guess.
Yeah, we.
It's tomorrow.
They just told me.
We just got told too. By gemstones.
I don't know who are.
Kind of the judges, whoever they. Do you know who they are?
Probably the other council.
All of the heads.
Fuck.
God,
This is not looking good for me.
Iron Spire's got talent.
I just pick up. I take Jim Stone out of my satchel, and I'm like, I just type in, just shake it, be like, give me people. Guys, it's tomorrow.
You hear gaze.
It's in my bag, so it's gonna be like.
You hear this like bubbling noise coming from your
Oh,
back.
the water started leaking out of.
A little bit.
God damn it, Gaze.
The mackerel are getting quite dangerous down there. You guys hear this?
Wow.
Hey, yo, Stoneweaver.
Oh my god. I think these are mimic fish. They are mimicking Valdine's voice.
Go.
Got a stone in it. Happens to fall.
Is pulls out a mackerel first. Sorry, not you. And then pulls out a rock, the stone. Valdine, is that you talking to me, or do I have a mimic mackerel?
There's no such thing as a mimic mackerel.
I don't know. That sounds like something a mimic mackerel would say.
News.
Is it good news?
No.
No.
He's gonna throw it in the stone.
I just get a splash of water in my face.
Ignatius, should I listen to that bad news or not?
Ignatius has a stone as
Well, but Gaze was the one who picked up. Like, I don't know if it has communication like
I
that.
don't think we can handle that news.
I mean, I think we might as well. I mean, we haven't quite gotten to the estate yet. Might as well see what he has to say.
From Valdine.
Gaze reaches back in and pulls the stone out.
Gaze, I'm gonna.
I'm starting to understand.
I'm gonna caramelize your plasma.
Motherfucker, we performing tomorrow.
That's great news.
No, it's not.
Wait, can I can hear this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like speakerphone.
I go, oh shit.
But now we get to hear our friends perform even sooner.
Hurry your asses up.
Yeah, but this is
Figure
now
out
it's a
what you gotta
less
figure out.
it's less time than I thought we had to figure out what we got to figure out.
Hey,
All right, let's get to the estate.
Ignatius, there's always gonna be time after.
I have
hopefully.
to ask, who decided?
The judges, which are apparently council members, not Stormweaver though. He's still okay. He's not a dick, so it's okay.
Fascinating. Well, you two better get your vocal cords warmed up.
It was rolling.
Valdine does not sue.
Well, then get your
That's what
other
it
strings
is.
warmed up.
Oh.
Show you
As,
my streams.
as you
There's no way for me, Rios, or Mr. Giggles to be made aware of this because we don't have stones.
Oh,
You
that's
could contact
true.
Aragrax
Can we-
still
can we tell
because
him?
he's separated. But the three of us are fucked.
Don't give a fuck.
I would assume they can fire something.
Single-minded mission.
Like, yo, it's changed.
Well, if they're all under the influence of the worm, then they all get that information instantly.
Like hive mind mentality.
as you all
It's just to screw off.
settling, getting ready. Surprisingly, Malfoy's nowhere to be found.
Oh, thank God.
If Malfoy died, I hope you cry.
As we go over to the group that's heading to the Brimstone Estate.
Woo!
There stands before you the mansion. There's no Warforged guards walking. You can see the maids and butlers working on the garden.
Just the fence and the gate, just no guards.
No. They're working on the plants, just making the place look pretty.
Ignatius, this seems quiet and almost like a trap.
Yeah. I'm not quite sure how to feel.
Well, I don't think you should feel at home.
Well, I loop Xiaowen into what happened in the false hydra dream. Basically, that they lured us in, tricked us, and turned on us.
So you don't roll unless you need to.
I look to Xiaowen and I go, being new to the group, not having experienced the situation that we dealt with last time, what is your course of action? What would you think we should do here?
Not go inside. Because what I'm hearing, shit went down when you went inside the house.
Yeah, but I don't know if it was. Do we know if it was real?
We know.
Let me ask you, Ignatius, what do we all gain from going within the manor?
All of us, nothing. Me, clarity.
You did
For
say
the
your biggest
rest-
goal is to get underneath, correct?
Yeah, but we can get underneath from the spire. I just kind of wanted to see kind of what the
What the deal at home is.
what the dealio was going on out here.
We can just
Yeah.
send you.
Huh?
So,
You have a scale, right? We can just send you.
I do have a scale.
We
So
can,
No, I don't have a scale. You'd have to give me one.
I'm gonna give you one so you can go in by yourself.
You have still multiple?
Do I? Who all has stones? Sending stones, messaging stones.
I got
I
Jim
think I
Stone.
still have one. I don't
I do.
remember if I ever had one to begin with, though.
I don't have one, right? I know Aragrex has one. Valdim has one. Gaze has one.
I don't actually think I ever got one because I don't think I ordered
No,
anything.
you
from
never
her.
bought anything from Jim.
Yeah, no. So I don't have anything.
Fuck. I was gonna say if one of you other three had one, I was gonna say, give that to me and I'll go in.
As
Maybe if you called Jim, maybe you could throw another one through.
as this is going on, one of the landscapers sees you, Ignatius.
What?
They're working literally out in the front yard.
I figured we were a ways away.
Literally said you walked up. You were like literally approaching up to it.
No, I asked if it was just the fence and the gate, right? Like there was no guards.
Yeah, but you're right up to the fence.
I'm on the
Oh,
fence.
I never said I was going up to it.
They can see you from through the fence.
And fuck it, let her rip.
You, Ignatius?
Do I know this person?
just one of the landscapers.
I take the scale. I leave the rest of them. I walk up to the landscaper. Yeah.
Oh, okay. What? You've been gone for so long.
It's been so long.
Yeah. I had some things I needed to work out and do on my own.
They never told us you left.
What?
We never knew you left.
You guys? No one did?
Mm-mm.
How are my parents? How have they been acting lately?
A little sad.
Hmm.
I can tell that they were missing you.
Are they home? Are they inside?
They're currently not home.
Can I go in?
Yeah, of course. He opens up the gate.
I turn and I
This
look
is
at
a
the group,
trap.
and I just kind of shrug, and I walk inside.
As you
Gaze follows.
I turn and I look, and I said, "Is it just Gaze that's coming?"
Yeah.
I'm not leaving this
It's
man
up-
alone.
If you guys
Yeah,
want to
well,
come in, that is up to you guys. We have no idea what we're going to walk into.
Yeah, I mean, we may as well, right?
I think I'm gonna stay outside.
I mean, you two can walk to the front and we can head inside.
All right, yeah, maybe we'll try that.
Okay, so Xiaowen and Null stay outside. And okay, I look at the landscaper and I go, "Do you mind if my friend joins me?"
Do any of us have detect thoughts? Do I detect thoughts? Can we just make sure this dude's not fibbing like right off the bat?
Oh,
think you
yeah, I have detect thoughts.
go for it.
But only has
I will detect thoughts.
He-
It is so it's just one charge. I can read the thoughts. As I can focus on blah 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 blah. If the creature has an intelligence of 3 or lower, if you initially learn the surface thoughts of the creature, what is on its mind at the moment?
He's shocked to see you.
That doesn't tell
If I
us a
dig
lot.
deeper, he's gonna know I'm digging.
Yeah, I'd leave it there.
I leave it there. It didn't feel negative in a way.
No, it was legitimately like, oh my god, year.
But
Oh.
that could also be, oh my god, he's here. Just in time for our trap.
Can't
Gaze
believe
and I
he's
go.
walking inside a second
Gaze-
time.
Gaze and I go inside.
As you walk in, it's like how you remember growing up in empty halls. There's still pictures of you up.
Oh.
I look at Gaze and I go, welcome to my home. Again.
You really start out this tiny when you're born.
Mm-hmm. Little. We're like miniature versions of ourselves.
You're so weak at that state, it looks like. And now you're so strong.
Well, the first part could have probably been left out, but thank you. I appreciate it.
I was expecting, like, you look so weak. And yet you still are.
Feels so weak.
What happened? Or what didn't happen? No.
Okay, well, real quick, I also wanted to ask the landscaper, did he know where my parents were?
They were heading towards the music festival.
Already?
They're the council.
All right. Well, because it's still night, right?
The night before.
It's late. Yeah.
Hmm. That's a landscaper. He's not going to know much more than that. Okay. Well, I'm. Is there is there anybody in the house?
Nobody.
Well,
Trapped it up.
Gaze,
Yes, Ignatius.
are you in plasmoid form or are you in your human form?
I never put that ring back on, so I'm just plasmoid looking.
I look into the center of your head goo, and I say,
Hot.
"Do you want to be Snoopy?"
It is your house. Do we really have to be Snoopy?
In my dad's office, we would.
All right. I like a bit of mystery solving.
Okay. I'm just gonna. I would like to look around. I think splitting up is a bad idea because I know where everything is.
Gaze knows where like nothing is.
Yep. I would like to just walk around the house, kind of get my lay of the land again, but also at the same time, like checking for anything trap. Like looks like maybe anything could be trapped. Anything that's
Booby trap.
locked that looks interesting. Just anything that might
Stand out.
insinuate anything that's going on.
Okay. Give me an investigation check with advantage.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh God. With advantage.
With advantage.
12.
Okay. 19 for the first one.
Okay, we're starting out strong.
Nat 20, 26.
Yeah.
As you wander the halls, a lot of it is just empty rooms, kitchen, nothing extraordinary, nothing out of place.
Mm-hmm.
As you get closer to your father's office,
Uh-huh.
the door
Ignatius
is
so
locked.
moody.
The door's locked.
The door is locked.
Okay.
Really good at that. You should go to a window and signal me inside.
What'd you say?
You willingly stayed out.
Well, I'm gonna trust him if he's at a window being like,
Well, that's a little suspicious to the gardener who's leading us.
Can I look at Gaze. Gaze, do you have lockpick tools? Thieves tools?
Let me check. I don't think. Shut up.
Can a plasmoid just not do the plastic man thing?
Slip under the door. Would
Yeah.
GM
Would he be able to
allow
do
it?
that?
Can I slip my arm under and unlock it from the other side?
I'd allow it.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna stare Ignatius in the eyes. Well, his eyes. I don't have any. And I'm gonna telepathically. Ignatius, can you distract the gardener for a moment?
He's not inside, is
He's
he?
not in the house.
Oh, we're alone.
Yeah.
He left us in the house. Yeah, it's
The
my
gardener
house.
was,
You just opened the
escorting.
door.
Okay, never mind.
Dude, the dude's my guy, apparently.
Okay. Well, Gaze is gonna. You see, Gaze's arm becomes flat, slips it under the door, and rises it up the other side. Turns it back into a hand, and then opens the door.
As you go into Stratos's workspace, he keeps the office pretty pristine, well straightened out.
Mm-hmm.
And it just says "fuck Ignatius" on the page.
He
Not Connor, so.
in his studies, he has a single desk, a picture of him and Ignatius together, and a single file on the desk.
And a simple what? Single what?
A single file
Okay.
that's just sitting out on the desk.
I'm gonna look at Gaze and tell him to keep kind of a watch at the door and kind of listen if anyone's coming in.
I can do that.
And I'm just gonna look through the stuff that's in here really fast. See
He's
if there's
just gonna
anything
stand
that
right by the door on the obviously inside the room, and he's gonna relock the door too. Assuming it's just on this side, like you don't need the key to lock it.
And I just want to look through the stuff really quick.
As you pick up the folder of niches, a gold dragon scale falls out of the folder. In the contents within the folder maps out the entire location of the false hydra.
That was nice.
As it's using the tunnels to stay low, but it shows exactly where the part of the beast is at. Directly
So-
below.
Has my
Well, this isn't neat.
have my parents been like, so are they working for this thing or not?
Can't tell you.
Oh boy.
What have you found, Ignatius?
Gaze, come here.
Gaze is gonna walk on over.
Gaze.
I set the gold dragon scale on the table and I open the folder and I let him look through it. It's the exact same thing I just saw. It maps out the location where the false hydra is, how to get there.
Does Gaze see anything extra that Ignatius would have missed?
Not. One thing is routes that lead to the grounds where the music festival.
Oh no.
That sounded like Baymax. Oh no.
Oh no. So Gaze, my question to you is this. Do we take this with us?
Well, considering that
It
your
will,
parents,
it will immediately alert them that someone was in here.
I feel like if your father's at the music festival, and it's gonna happen at the music festival, then no one
Mhm.
else will come in this room. I think we take it. But I also
I
have
put the
to
dragon
make-
scale. I put the dragon scale back in the folder. I closed the folder and I put it in my bag.
But I also have to ask, that seemed too easy. Do you think
Hmm.
perhaps that was laid there for us to see on purpose?
It was either a trap. It was either a trap for us to find it, or it was a clue for us to find it.
And what does your heart tell you?
It's my dad, man.
Might I make a suggestion that's kind of metagamey because I'm not there. Take the fucking dragon scale so that we have one more
We
for
did.
our whole fucking party.
We took
Oh,
it.
we are. Don't worry. Don't worry.
You put it back.
I put it back in the folder. I put the folder in my bag.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Shut up, shuttle driver.
Hey, suck my white cock, okay?
Wow.
Wow, on the lion's den, that's outrageous.
It's all right.
You can suck Aragrax's too.
I throw it back in. I throw the
You
folder in
throw
my
it
bag
back?
and
Whoa.
I throw it back. And I Gaze. I tell Gaze we should leave.
Hold on, before we leave, Gaze is gonna stick their hand under the door slightly again and move their eye receptacles to their hand and look out the hallway.
There's no one.
Okay.
Goes up. Gaze unlocks the door and opens it. Very well.
Ignatius
any-
is holding back, throwing up very hard right now. That was gross.
Well, you can't see the eye receptacles; they're like invisible. So all you saw
okay.
was.
Okay, never mind.
Is there anywhere else, Ignatius, that we need to go in here?
DM with a 26 investigation?
Not really.
Okay, no.
Let's go.
As
I don't have anything in my room that I would need. I had everything with me when I left.
yeah, for the most part.
Hmm.
As you'll head out, regroup with Null and Zhao. We are gonna. I'll let y'all catch each other up what you found, but we are gonna go over to Aragrax.
I give the folder to Zhao Wen, by the way, before we go back over to Aragrax.
Over to Aragrax, you have made your way over to the refinery. What are you hoping to achieve?
Just so you can look at it, Alex.
Basically, fuck shit up. No, I'm hoping to. I want to go talk to Mars because I have a dragon skill on me. Therefore, like, if he's got a worm in his head, he should react. Correct?
You should.
Okay. Yeah, I want to find Mars and Mars's lieutenants, so the HR people. And I'm not gonna try to bare knuckle box them this time.
Go there.
It was a dream, so you could for HR games you could just.
Oh, you could HR name.
As Aragrax, you enter in the refinery. It's pretty quiet. No one's in there. There's one water genasi.
Oh no.
Wait, no one's in the refinery?
Not
Everyone's...
They're all going to the festival.
But I thought the refinery ran 24/7. It didn't matter what was going on.
Unless there's a festival.
it
Skeleton
does-
crew.
well, in the illusion, yeah, it did run 24/7.
Okay. Can I talk to the water genasi?
Yeah.
Are you disguised or just Aragrax?
I'm just Aragrax. I'm rocking with it. Fuck it. If people want to kill me, they can come up to me.
Let's
If
go,
you want these hands,
baby.
you can fucking catch them. Catch these ones.
Let's go.
You approach as you approach the water genasi, like, oh, well, hello.
Hello.
How can I help you at this fine hour?
I understand that most people are gone to the festival. I was hoping to find Mars, if at all possible.
Oh, Mars. Yeah, I don't know if you really actually want to talk to Mars right now.
Why is that?
He's a little grumpy because the council's forcing him to go attend the festival.
Well, if he takes an important business meeting, that would postpone his arrival to the festival, would it not?
They vetoed him. He skipped too many other meetings due to working in the refinery that he didn't get a say in the matter and had to go. And actually
So
brought
he's
him-
not here at all?
not at all. They actually literally drugged him out of the mine. It took 4 of them.
Big
Who
one.
brought him?
Well, first they had to sedate him to have a fighting chance. And Baron, Venus, 2 of the council members, and then some of their strongmen. he was not happy.
Would you allow me into his office? You can supervise what I do.
Yeah. Of course. What are you looking
I'm just looking for some information on this refinery, maybe a layout of the tunnels and where it digs down into and stuff like that. Just to get a lay of the land. I'm very unfamiliar with this and
Yeah.
with this city, and it would greatly help me to understand where I am and what's beneath me and around me.
No, I get it. Yeah, here, follow me. As he, as the SWAT Genasi director shows you to Mars' office. Yeah, Mars' office doesn't even have a door. It's like people come and go in his office all the time. As he has a map on the wall showing like the entire like tunnel scheme of the town, every route and way in Iron Spire.
This is the whole map of the tunnels?
Yeah, for that I know of. I mean, he's the one who made them all.
He made all of them. Does he know if there's anything that inhabits any of them?
As of late, no, he's been working overtime pretty much. He's pretty much doesn't stop working. So I mean, in his time of working, something could have moved in, I guess. But as of like right now,
Fine.
I mean, anything could be in there. I guess they're huge tunnels.
Okay. This refinery is just to dig up metal and make it into ingots, or does it actually make the weapons and tools and machinery and equipment?
Everything from the walls to the houses to the weapons we wield.
That all comes from this refinery.
From here, he's gone deep. He takes talent like him to do such a feat. It helps that we live in such metal-rich mountains.
So I see here on this map that there seems to be a chamber under the tower.
Yeah.
Is that for storage or what is that?
In case of emergencies, it was one thing that I remember Stormweaver wanting is if we ever had to evacuate from the spire, that we had a way out.
So it's like a bunker.
Bunker, it connects to the tunnel, so if fire was ever sieged, we could slip through the bunker into the tunnels and try to make our way outside of Iron Spire.
Is there a way into these tunnels from the mines?
Not that I know. But possibly.
Can I search? Would you let me roll to search to see if there's a way into the tunnels from the mines? Like if I roll for it, if I do an investigation check.
Yeah, sure.
You can tell me no if you want to.
It's gonna. I will be honest. It is gonna take a very high clear. The odds.
What would I have to get on the dice?
Essentially an X.
Well, fuck it. I'm gonna roll it anyways because you never know unless you try. Wait, let me actually just click investigation like an actual intelligent person because I'm not very smart. Oh, I got a +5 to intelligence. Oh, damn. That's an 8, so I got a 13. I don't see
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, no. I mean, like there are so many tunnels that intertwine and weave with each other. It's a rat maze.
Could I look and see if maybe he's also got a gold dragon scale somewhere?
Give me another investigation check.
Son of a bitch. I don't want to have to roll again because I'm probably not going to roll well tonight. I take it back. That's an 18 plus 5, 23, baby.
In his office, he didn't have anything that signified anything of such. Nothing related. His office is very work focused.
So I, for the most part, can assume from what I've gathered from his office that he is under the influence of the false hydra.
Most likely.
Okay. Okay, I am going to. Can I say I've like transcribed this map onto like a piece of paper?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna take my map and go and thank this water genasi and then leave to head to the festival and try to find Mars because I know he's fucking gigantic, so I should be able to see him.
He's very big. As you go off to do that, we head over to Rios. Rios, you wanted to just head down in the basement and just see what you could find down there, correct? You're muted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rios, as you head downstairs, you've entered into what is the bunker room.
Okay.
As you walk around in the bunker room, you can hear a hissing.
Oh no.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out my sword
Oh no.
and I'm gonna walk slowly to the hissing.
You're a fucking maniac.
As you approach the hissing, it leads to just this open wall.
An open what?
Just a plain like open wall. Like it's just there's nothing on the wall. It's just this one wall.
Okay.
But
Uh,
you can almost it almost sounds like pain. As you approach closer.
um, can I switch to the regular greatsword that I don't have in my or I have in my inventory,
Yeah.
and as I get closer to this wall, I'll put my sword, the great sword, like on the wall and see if I can like notice anything about it or if it reacts in
As
any
you
way.
put your greatsword on the wall, you can as you're putting it on the wall, you felt the wall shift a little.
Oh man.
No, probably
Oh no, bro.
No, bro.
I fuck.
Me stuff in the pickle jar.
I assume if
Bless
I
you.
like took my last silver piece and just tossed it at the wall, it would do the same thing.
As sorry, Brad, if you want, would you repeat that?
I said I assume if I threw like a silver piece at this wall, it would just react the same way as like tapping my sword on it.
It would shift a little more.
Okay. Is there any way for me to discern what this wall is, or
I mean, from what you can tell, it's essentially like a hidden door.
Oh, dude,
It's
don't say
not
it
like
that.
it's not like a real wall.
Don't say it like that.
Rios wants to adventure, doesn't he?
He's all alone. He's all
I
alone.
really do. I'm gonna pull out my venom fang again, and I'm gonna slowly walk through the wall.
Right now, Ignatius is through the ether in a
Can I
different
just
part
like
of
maybe
Iron Spire, like I have a
can I
map.
like maybe like poke my head through
As
and see if I see anything through the wall?
you
Oh,
poke your head
no.
through enough for you to shift your head through the open door, you see a small false hydra head going down a hallway.
Oh no! Oh no! 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 No!
It's not good.
Like, was it like looking at him?
No,
It's-
you saw the movement of it.
And it's just like a
Oh.
head, like a loose head.
No, you can tell it's like connected.
Rios, have you ever seen what a false hydra looks like?
Not really.
Google
no.
a false hydra. Google false hydra.
I never looked at this before.
It's nightmare fuel, brother.
Oh! 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 Oh!
It's nightmare fuel, brother.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. As much as Rios wants to just go through this and just kill it, I should not.
It is nightmare fuel, my dude.
Rios is definitely not scared of it, but Bradley is. So,
Rios is a man.
But Bradley.
that is all the information Rios needed. He said, all right, well,
All
That was
Rios
pretty
needed
easy.
to do was Google it.
and I'm gonna start walking out, back up.
Make him roll stealth.
No, he's good. As you head
Steps on a twig.
head back up the stairs, just taking that all in. Rios, where are you going to head to now?
The rest of us, by the way, from the Brimstone Estate, I would have wanted to head back to the Spire.
Not to the festival?
It doesn't start till tomorrow, right?
Right, but you're getting close to the next day. Like
What time of day is it?
All nighter, baby.
Well, currently it's about like 10 p.m., 11 p.m. It's literally like it starts at the crack of dawn.
I guess if we can find a place to sleep out at the festival, then sure. I'm not rolling exhaustion points.
Sometimes.
As
Uh,
so, Rios, what do you want to do?
Coachella of Iron Spire.
well, so I'm still in the Spire, so
Yes.
and I guess Stormweaver's not there.
No.
Well, yeah.
Chill at the martini bar, man.
Drink and get elevated, brother.
No. I'm gonna go walk around the town for a little bit. I've never been to Iron Spire before, so
Okay.
I'm actually gonna take this time to walk around. Just
Yeah,
Enjoy
I'm
it.
gonna
Sick.
travel around.
It's sick.
I'm gonna let you travel around as we go over to Zoran. Zoran, you've been traveling the night quickly,
I'm-
inefficiently.
Going around.
I'll say if I walk
In-
across, come by anybody. Sorry, Dylan. If I come by anybody, I'll tell them when I found out.
In
Sorry.
particular, I'm looking for Simo.
Simo dick.
Finding Simo.
But I'm also probably at some point going to try and check my bunker.
Okay.
So those are the two things I'm really looking for.
As you've traveled around, you haven't found anything yet. You haven't found Simo, nothing like that. Are you heading to? Are you going to just head to your bunker?
I'm gonna visit my bunker. I'm gonna be very cautious as we're already kind of the assumption that it would be in the tunnel system, which is where my bunker is. So I'm gonna be very cautious about it.
As you head down into the tunnels. You head into the entrance closest to where your bunker was.
Sort of listen down there.
You don't see anything.
Hey.
Do you hear anything?
Nothing.
And I am gonna
As
I'm just gonna be as stealthful as possible with these boots that make me super sneaky, make little noise.
give me a stealth check. Oh yeah,
I have
forgot I
advantage
gave
on
you
those,
boots.
so bam. 17.
You're as quiet as a mouse. As you sneak through, you get to where your bunker is.
Okay. I'm very cautious entering because the couch was like our connection to the real world in the dream, so I'm very cautious.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go in.
As you go in, there, sitting in a chair, is Simo.
Oh.
Hey man.
Okay.
So do you know what's going on?
Fucking infestation.
Okay, so you didn't fall for it. I thought you betrayed me. It tricked me into thinking you betrayed me.
That's funny. I could kill you.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Like,
Hmm.
Anyway, see you back in town.
Yeah. Primarily for this infestation.
So, assuming you got some people.
Yeah. I start like counting on my fingers. I think we're up to 9 other than me now.
Not too bad. You suddenly watch Simo pull out his rifle and fire a shot. It whizzes past your head as it strikes ahead of the false hydra from behind
Ooh! Ooh! Good shot.
you. Have to be.
Well, if my assumptions are correct, I would assume that after all this, my people would be meeting back at the Spire. We have Stormweaver on our side, by the way.
That's nice.
Yeah, turns out he's been infected the whole time. He's actually not that bad of a guy.
Makes sense.
I know he just shot Hydra.
So, I mean, that tower would be the perfect spot for you.
It will be.
So, what'd you say? Wanna head back there? Underground doesn't really suit your specialties.
No, but I knew you'd come here. That's why I was waiting.
Yeah, fair enough.
Well, Bren, I'm gonna go get in position. I got a long night ahead of me.
I'm gonna
I
go.
I swear.
I'll escort you back to the tower, but then I'm gonna go try to find everyone. I don't know if they're all back together yet, so.
I swear, if this thing kills you, I'm going to be mad. If anyone's going to kill
You think I'd let this thing kill me?
I know. If anything's going to kill you, it's going to be me.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, you know it.
I'd kick your ass.
Oh, whatever.
Just pissed already.
He'll be all right.
I escort him back to the tower. Get him in a good little sniper nook on the top floor up where we were chilling out.
As
Do we run into Stormweaver up there?
Stormweaver's not there. He's over at the music festival.
Yeah, okay. Oh, weird. No one's here. I would have assumed at least Rios would be here.
Well, hopefully they're careful.
Yeah. You stay here. This is probably the safest spot you could be.
Oh, I know. You take care, my friend.
Yeah. See you soon. And I go running around the city trying to find them again. First, I would probably head straight to the estate, thinking they're still over there, and then continue.
As you all travel through the night, the general consensus that y'all are gonna end up meeting at the music festival.
Yes.
But we have to get in contact with the people.
Hey, yo, Stormweaver.
Well, Rios is just wandering around.
Rios is just wandering. I am wandering at super speeds, so I'll find you guys eventually.
So I'm sure
And
Rios will.
Mr. Giggles will just show up.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking for a wizard.
He wants a wizard.
The
This is of dire importance.
I am just holding on to that folder with all of said information until we are all back together. As we're kind of like catching up with everyone, I'm just going to start like feeding that to each person and being like, "Here, look."
As you all get back together, I'm gonna give you all a long rest to keep the story flowing. The music festival has begun.
Dawn of the final day.
As
Let's get that 10 temp HP from Aragraph.
as the festival begins, you have all the small performers performing, jostling around. We're gonna do a little bit of a skip for the day. Still, when you all, we'll fill you in as if you wandered around and such. We get to the performance of the three kobolds and Trechko, the gemstones, and Valdine
The special guest.
as on stage. They all, bro, you hear it's probably the loudest cheer from the crowd. And they're excited. The excitement fills the air. Valdine, can I get a performance check from you, my friend?
Yes, you can, Bo.
Oh God.
I love that blue one.
15 plus 11, 26.
Let's go.
11?
Bards, dude.
You put your whole Valdusi in that.
Also, my glamour weave right now. It's kind of like, I know you probably haven't seen the Hunger Games, Bo, but it's like PETA's outfit. It's just
I actually have seen
you
it.
have seen the Hunger Games.
Both
Well, it's
seen
like his
something?
outfit when they're on the chariots.
Yeah,
It's
Wow.
flames.
All
And then I
right.
throw my sword in the air. You know, it's kind of gets covered in said flames and it's flying around above us. So I have extra
The
musical
crowd is
abilities.
eating it up as the
Valdine is hot.
gemstones start playing. You know, you're playing your instruments to
Like, the magical fiddle's going insane.
a perfection. It leads to it was an incredible performance, probably the best performance of the night so far.
I was gonna say, well, we gotta let our boy Connor
As the
down,
gemstones of Valdine was the warm-up act
For
to
Connor.
Connor Creed.
You're just the opening act.
Just
Before-
before this starts, I like look back up to the tower to see if I can see the glint of Simo's scope.
You can
to make
definitely
sure
see
that
it.
he's- Go, perfect.
Gaze is gonna look around and see if he can find Stormweaver.
You can see all of the council up
Okay.
in the absolute front as they're taking notes of every performance. Backstage, you have yes,
Really quick, do any of the judges look off or odd or
no, they just look normal.
Okay.
As Backstage, Connor, you're there with Mel.
Your hype man.
You ready, Mr. Creep?
Malfoy, I'm interested to see what you have for me right now.
Oh, I never disappoint. You might be disappointed in my voice, but that's the only thing.
You know me well. You know me well, at least.
You go make that entrance. I got the sounds.
As everything quiets down, the stage is quiet, the crowd completely silent. You feel the ground vibrating. As everything can't see Connor Creek on the stage, but you can feel that something is coming.
I know.
And each step, slowly walking. Connor Creek's not coming from the stage. No. He is coming from the middle of the crowd, underground, walking up onto the stage like a catwalk.
Paul the Stream is just a media player.
I know.
Connor Creek grabs his microphone and he turns around and looks at the crowd. Hey, yo, Stoneheads, what the fuck is up? Thank you, random citizen.
And I love you, random citizen.
From afar,
Now,
I'm gonna
move up the
I'm gonna throw
eardrums,
Connor
because
Creek
what
a
you're about to
joint.
hear is the best shit you will ever hear for the rest of your life.
No, give me 1 second. I'm trying to get this.
Connor Rios is gonna toss you a joint.
While we wait, fuck you, Ignatius will be playing.
Yeah, fuck Ignatius!
As you announce.
And then his hometown.
He was born in quiet time.
Then the fire
Song
came,
started.
nah. The world chants his name, Hanukkah Greek.
Used to ride through the field, had mud on my boots. Small town days where we cherish the roots. Mama worked late, Papa prayed for the crops. I just dreamed with my friends, never thought it would stop. There's smoke in the sky, turn my blue world to red. Flames on the wind, and screams in my head. That night took it all, left ashes and pain. But it planted a hunger that runs through my veins. Ignatius, disgracious, more like he needs a facelift. Lit up our lives like some villainous playlist. He burned what we built, thought the story would end. But I picked up that pen, now I'm writing again. No cook, unchanged, ashes to ascension. I don't fold, turn lost in the lessons of embers to gold. No pact, no change, just a legacy will. From a burned down past came a kingdom I built. Left that town with nothing but rhyme and rage. No fame, no name, just bars on the page. Battled in basement, spit fire on the street. Each verse a strike, each line a heartbeat. My name is Connor Creek, the stone cold evidence. Better keep quiet for I'm marching into your province. Nothing is equal to me, nothing can tell me I ain't free. I rose from the smoke and I do it with ease. Didn't beg for a shot, I kicked down a gate. They heard me in taverns, they booked me in states. What started in ruins, I turned into stage. Now I'm sitting in charge, not trapped in that cage. Final ashes to ascension. I don't flinch. Turn loss into lessons and embers of gold. No path, no change, just the legacy will. From a burned down path came a kingdom I built.
This is AI.
Thought he destroyed me, but he gave me my story.
Technology.
And he drops his mic.
Yeah!
As you are performing, Connor,
He was better.
the crowd
Said Melody.
goes wild. This is your normal performance. You're used to the crowd going wild. You're seeing all of the people enjoying your music. As you look out in the crowd, you see your mother and your father. Dad. The celebration soon turns into screams as one giant false hydra head looms over the stage as it is about to try to chomp down on you, Connor. As before it reaches you, you see this Titan glove grab it by the neck as Malfoy is operating a mech.
What the fuck?
Malfoy's so much better than Da Vinci, dude.
As you hear, no one touches Mr. Crete but me. What the fuck's going on? As he grabs this false Hydra head with his other hand of this mech suit and rips it off the body, slamming the head on the stage.
Malfoy, you get in a fucking race. Now let me tell you what, you are going to have a hell of a salary this year.
Thank you, Mr. Crete. As he looks at you and gives you a thumbs up, you watch as 3 other heads appear and chomp down onto the mech suit, trying to pull Malfoy with them.
I start going through the crowd. I start pushing through the crowd with my revolver out.
And as you hear people scream and shout, you see the smaller false Hydra heads slithering through the crowd, trying to bite people and grab them and drag them to the nest.
Oh fuck.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's set.
God damn.
Oh my god.
And it begins.
We should have fucking known the thing was coming after
This
us.
is worse
for
than
sure.
Kaiju
We
number
should've
8,
known-
dude.
Well, we
We
can
should have
test
known
our
that the thing was
new
definitely coming
combat.
after us.
I can't believe this right now. 1 second.
Folks, I hope you
Motherfucker.
enjoyed. I hope your drinks were delicious. Your snacks were great. You're
I hate
always
this
welcome
game.
here in this tavern, here to the Lion's Den. I hope you all get a wonderful night of rest. But that does it here for the tale of Prismatica. We are
Interject
calling it a
2
great
seconds.
day.
I want it to be known my chair broke while we were sitting through that.
Fatty.
You all have a great night. That does it for the Lion's Den.
A goo.
Bye.